Comparing fractions with different denominators and numerators. Let's again think about pizza with different slicing. So 2/8 of a pizza and 1/4 of a pizza. Which one's greater? Well, this is 2/8 of a pizza, and this is 1/4 of a pizza, and looks like they're the same. So they're the same because if I multiply 1/4 by 2/2, I end up with 2/8. So 1/4 is the same as 2/8. It's easy to compare when the fractions have the same denominator, so we can use lowest common multiple to find the lowest common denominator, and then use equivalent fractions to compare. So using lowest common multiple and equivalent fractions, 2/6 versus 1/4, the lowest common multiple is 12, because 6 goes into 12 twice and 4 goes into 12 3 times. So we're going to times 1/4 by 3/3, and that equals 3/12, and times 2/6 by 2/2, and that is 4/12. So you can see between 3/12 and 4/12, 4/12 is bigger. So that means the original 2/6 was bigger than 1/4. Here's 2/6 and here's 1/4. Looks like 2/6 is bigger. Now what about 2/6 versus 3/8? The lowest common multiple is 24. So here we're going to multiply by 3/3, and that equals 9/24. Here we're going to multiply by 4/4, and that equals 8/24. So you can see between 9/24 and 8/24, 9/24 is greater. So the original 3/8 was greater than 2/6. And if you want to see the pizza, there it is. Looks like 3/8 is greater. But if you don't want to use lowest common multiple, there is an easier way. It's cross multiply. So to cross multiply, bring the 9 up to the 3 and multiply to make 27. Bring the 7 up to multiply the 4 and make 28. And then bring the 9 and 7 together to multiply and make 63. So now we're comparing 28/63 to 27/63. And it looks like 28 is greater. If we compare the originals, it does look like 4/9 is a little bit bigger than 3/7. What about 5/8 and 3/5? Bring the 8 up to the 3, multiply to make 24. Bring the 5 up to the 5, multiply to make 25. 8 and 5 together make 40. So 25/40 versus 24/40. 25/40 is greater. And if you want to look at the pizzas, it looks like 5/8 is a little bit bigger. So to cross multiply, what we're doing is you multiply opposite denominators and numerators, then that becomes the previous numerator. And then you multiply the denominators together to get the new denominator. So to cross multiply opposite denominators and numerators, replace the previous numerator, multiply the denominators together to get the new denominator. You can also use decimal conversion. Just convert each fraction to a decimal, then compare which one is bigger. So 2/5 versus 3/7. We'll do 2 divided by 5 and 3 divided by 7. 2 divided by 5 is 0.4. 3 divided by 7 is 0.428571 repeating, and looks like 3/7 is bigger. And if you want to see pizzas, it looks like it is a little bit bigger. How about 7/20 compared to 5/16? Do 7 divided by 20, 5 divided by 16. 7 divided by 20 is 0.35, and 5 divided by 16 is 0.3125. And so it looks like 7/20 is greater. And here's the pizza representation. It looks like it is a little bigger. So that was comparing fractions in 3 different ways.